States across the U.S. are issuing shelter-in-place orders, but will North Carolina be next? From WREL News, this is your Coronavirus North Carolina News Brief for Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. I'm Cliff Baumgardner. Here's the latest from WREL.com. Yesterday, North Carolina hospital executives asked Governor Roy Cooper to issue an immediate order to shelter in place and take the state's response on the coronavirus outbreak up another notch. So far, governors in 16 U.S. states have already issued shelter-in-place orders, impacting over 142 million people. Officials said about 43% of the nation is under a stay-at-home order, and other states, including Hawaii, are expected to do the same. Governor Cooper and his team have been asked repeatedly about taking this step, but have maintained that while all options are on the table, a full shutdown is not imminent. The governor reiterated much of this on Monday afternoon when he announced plans to order new closings, hitting barbershops, nail salons, and gyms, and capping gatherings at 50 people. The North Carolina Healthcare Association said in a statement that the governor's latest moves were positive, but not enough to, quote, tamp down the surge we anticipate is coming to hospitals in the near future, end quote. Hospitals fear a surge in sick patients will overwhelm their resources, including the limited bed space, ventilators, and personal protective equipment needed to treat patients and protect healthcare workers. As of recording, at least 434 people in North Carolina have tested positive for COVID-19. Volunteers for the senior meal service Meals on Wheels are making changes to help prevent the spread of coronavirus. To minimize contact with senior citizens who may be more vulnerable to the virus, the service will switch from daily delivery of hot meals to once-a-week delivery of 5 frozen meals. Speaking to WREL, Alan Winstead of Meals on Wheels said safety is their primary concern.
Working with food and working with vulnerable senior adults, we are very conscious about slowing the spread, reducing contact, increasing social distancing, and all of those things.
To prepare for the change in service, Meals on Wheels has temporarily suspended delivery and will resume next week. The challenges facing businesses during this crisis are unprecedented, but if you're a local business owner trying to survive, Capital Broadcasting and WREL are here to help. Join our free local business virtual conference series starting Thursday, March 26th at 2 p.m. There, we'll have local business experts ready to share critical things you can do for your business right now. To register, just go to WREL.com/webinar. Overcrowding is causing some North Carolina state parks to close. As more people manage cabin fever by getting outside, the increased traffic is making social distancing difficult to enforce. As a result, Lake James State Park, South Mountain State Park, and Stone Mountain State Park have all closed until further notice. Other closed state parks include Crowder's Mountain, Fort Fisher, Fort Macon, Hanging Rock, Lake Waccamaw, and Raven Rock. Jockey's Ridge State Park is open only to residents of Dare County. The county has established checkpoints and non-residents are not permitted access. North Carolina Parks and Recreation is asking visitors to check with individual parks prior to any visit to confirm the status of park facilities. Lastly, with so much uncertainty in the air right now, we've decided to start ending these news briefs by calling out a resource you can use to get information or help as we go through this together. To start, if you want updates on what's happening now with local businesses, restaurants, and everything going on during the pandemic, check out the now daily WREL Out and About podcast. It's available at WREL.com or your favorite app, and right now we're asking people to call in with thoughts on things like how you're coping with social distancing, tips you may have on how to stay busy, and how you're finding creative ways to support local business. Plus, what questions do you have? How can we help? Call in to share and let us know. The number is 919-351-9330. Again, that's 919-351-9330. We hope to hear from you soon. This has been your Coronavirus North Carolina News Brief for Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. If you like the news and information you're getting from this podcast, please give us a rating and a review on whatever podcast app you use. It makes a big difference and helps us get to other listeners who may need this info as well. And while you're there, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our new episodes, posted daily by 5 p.m. Thanks for listening.